Hello everyone, I hope you're well. Today's video is just going to be a vlog of my day. Dom has actually got a half day at work today, so we're going to go to Clevedon Beach, do a little bit of beach combing, collect some more sea glass because I'm obsessed with it if you can't tell. And I'm just going to do some reading as well, so I thought I would show you what I'm reading. I have just finished editing my Madame Bovary chapter 2 video. The day today, the exact date is the 25th of July. So this video will come out the day after that, so you would have already seen my chapter 2 thing if you're reading along with me. If you don't know, I'm reading the whole book Madame Bovary on this channel. There'll be like a chapter per video and I'm going to read the whole book. So chapter 2, I just finished editing it, so I had to like watch the whole thing again. It's getting a bit risque, the book. I'm a little bit concerned because I'm going to be reading this book aloud, and what if it gets like really saucy, like sex scenes? Anyone who's read this, is there like real like embarrassing sexy scenes? Because I'm gonna have to read them aloud and I need to prepare myself for this, but I'm really enjoying this so far. I am going to finish off Bedknobs and Broomsticks by Mary Norton. This is a book that I chose to read this month for my book club that I run on the channel, and I'm loving it. It's so cute and it's so lovely and it's so like innocent, and then it's also got this like wickedness about it as well at the same time, and I just love it. It's about these children who they get sent to live with their aunt over the summer, and they meet this woman called Miss Price, who's just a woman who lives in the town who doesn't have her own children, and Miss Price is trying to be a witch, and the children find out, and then the children kind of blackmail poor little Miss Price because they're kind of like, oh, you wouldn't want anyone to find out, and she's like, no, maybe I'll have to do something so they don't find out. So the children kind of threaten her, and then she threatens to like put a bad spell on them, and then they're like, wait, hold up, maybe we can come to some kind of arrangement, like you could do some kind of magical thing for us. And so one of them's got a bed knob in their pocket, and they give it to Miss Price, and she puts a spell on it, and she says when you put this bed knob onto your bed and you wish for something, you can go wherever you want in the future, in the past, wherever you want, any country, that bed will transport you to that place. And so she entrusts this to Paul, who Paul is the youngest, and only Paul can make the wishes. So they can tell him what to wish for, but only he can do the wishes. It's just so lovely. This was originally 2 separate books, and this book has been put into one. So the first book, they've just met Miss Price, and then in the second book it's 2 years later and their paths intertwine, let's just say, with Miss Price again. I haven't finished it yet. I have nearly finished it though. I'm on page 153 and my edition has 198 pages. This book, I will say, is falling apart. As you can see, it's a really old edition, so I've just had to sellotape it continually. So as I'm reading it, this is stressful because I love books so much, but as I'm reading it, I'm sellotaping back up every single page because they're all just falling out. It's just not been like very well looked after, but I'm loving it so far. So I'm actually going to finish this now. We are now at Clevedon Beach. Dom is a little bit ahead of me. You can see him there. We're on the rocks, and I'm actually looking for pottery, which people keep calling sea pottery, just pottery that's been in the sea, and sea glass. And I think I saw a bit of green pottery somewhere around here a second ago, but like a fool I walked past it, so I'm gonna look for that. I have lost that little bit of green pottery forever. That's the thing, when you like see something and you're like, oh, I'll come back to that in a minute. No, it's lost forever. I literally can't find it. I'm scavenging like an animal trying to find this green bit of pottery. I think it was just plain green, so I'm not too upset. But I am now looking for anything else, just having a look. Bits of pottery, I want to make necklaces out of them, and sea glass because I collect them, but I also want to make earrings out of them for myself. I will show you the rocks so you can see how difficult it is. These are the rocks. They are so difficult to walk over, and as you can see, there's like patches of mud all over them as well. This isn't really where the public is supposed to go. You are allowed here, but there's kind of a stony beach that they say you should go on, but you are allowed in this rocky area. It's just a little bit kind of out of control, but if you move kind of rocks, you can see a lot of things underneath them. So let's, oh, a bit of pottery there. Oh no, it's a rock. Oh no, it's a rock. Scavenging with Hannah. Oh, a nice bit of shell there, nice shell. There's another nice little shell there. I have just found this, but I have no idea what it is. It's kind of fused with a rock, but I can't work out what it was originally. I have no idea, but it has some kind of pattern on it. So I'm going to take this home. Here is some of the sea glass I found. I've actually found quite a few pieces, but these three are completely different pieces, which I thought was quite interesting. So far, no pottery though. Look what Dom has found. He has found the best thing. It's like a marble, isn't it? But it's glass. I don't even know what it is, like a sea marble or something. It is so beautiful. That is the find of the day. That is stunning. I am in the car. We are done at the beach now. We picked up sea glass. Dom's like sea marble was like the nicest thing I've ever seen. That was the star find. We didn't find any pottery, just kind of sea glass, and we weren't collecting shells today. And just had a nice day. It's now 8 p.m. We didn't realise how long we were on that beach because we were just enjoying it and we were kind of like messing about and laughing and stuff. I was like, oh, we'll probably be down here an hour. Like, few hours later, we've spent like the day down here, but it's really nice. It's boiling hot, as you can probably see from my face. It is so goddamn hot. I am going to read on the way back home. I'm going to read The Pumpkin Eater by Penelope Mortimer. And this is about a woman who she's had 3 husbands in her past, 1 at the moment, and a numberless army of children she's had. And I think it's kind of, she has quite a nice life and then she has a breakdown, and this book's about that. That's what I'm guessing it's about. It's by Penelope Mortimer and I haven't read anything by the author. So I'm actually going to start this book now for the drive home. I'm back home now looking rather dishevelled, but I thought I would catch you up on this book. I'm on chapter 5 and I'm really liking it. It's very interesting. So this woman's had a load of failed marriages and a load of children from those failed marriages, and then she's met a man called Jake and she's married him. But the first chapter is her in kind of like a therapist's office, and the therapist is saying to her like, why do you cry and why are you upset, and talking to her, and then it flashes back to her life and she's talking about, you know, meeting Jake and getting married to him and their situation, and it's all very mysterious but very interesting so far. This came out in 1964. When we got back, I had a note from my neighbour to say, we've got a package for you. So obviously the postman came, and this is from Vintage Publishers, but I haven't ordered any books, so this must be a book I requested for review. So I thought I would open it now and we can all see what they have given me. I'm gonna not be a fool and just use scissors instead of trying to tear plastic with my bare hands like some kind of Hulk beast. Okay, so what could this be? Oh my god! I requested this literally yesterday. I said, could I have a copy of this? And they've sent it to me first class today. So I'm reading all the books that are on the Man Booker Prize long list on my channel, and I contacted the publishers from those books to say, hi, I'm reviewing the books on my channel. Will you give me a free copy of the book? Because I'm going to review it on my channel anyway, because I'm doing this Man Booker series. And one publisher has sent me a book already. This is Jeanette Winterson's Frankenstein. So thank you, Jonathan Cape, for sending me this lovely like hardback edition of the book. I'll definitely get reading to that at some point. I am now definitely going to finish Bedknobs and Broomsticks right now. We just ordered a takeaway and we got these homemade pizzas. My one's a vegetarian one, so it's got like peppers, mushrooms, pesto and cheese, and it's delicious. And so we got one of these each, but I'm still reading Bedknobs and Broomsticks. I have just finished Bedknobs and Broomsticks and I loved it. Like, it was a lot darker than what I thought it was going to be, but I really, really enjoyed this. I'm going to end this video here. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Let me know if you did. Let me know if you've read this book or The Pumpkin Eater, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video.